Sup? This is Alex Chu. Coming at you with another episode. Okay, this time I want to talk about Tui Bei Tu's number 37, page number 37, okay? But this is about the rebellion against the Qing dynasty, the Han Chinese rebellion against the Qing dynasty in 1911, okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you become physically immortal. You don't age anymore. I have lots of testimonials on my website. Okay, most of them came from the Amazon customers. And they all give me like 4 stars and 5 stars. So if you're interested in this gadget, this wonderful little gadget, it's livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com, okay? The link is at the bottom of this video. Livemuchlonger.com. Just click on it. Okay, page number 37. You see a picture of a monster. It's like a river monster holding a dead person's head. And the dead person's head clearly has some hair at the frontal scalp. Okay. And this river monster, okay, in Chinese, it's a fairy tale, you know, and his name is Hanzhong, okay. If you look inside the picture, right, the guy holding, you know, this river monster holding a dead man's head, but the dead man's head has some hair at the frontal scalp. This is basically means they are rebelling against the Qing dynasty. Why? Because okay, back in the days, right, in Qing dynasty, all the men they have to shave their hair, you know. They have to shave off the hair at the frontal scalp, you know, and then they leave a very long ponytail at the back, just like this picture here. Okay, see if you don't do this, you know, the rule is okay. Basically, this is the slogan. Okay, 留头不留发，留发不留头. It means if you want to keep your head, you have to shave your hair at the front. If you don't want to keep your head, okay, then you can grow your hair. Okay, and then you see the river monster coming out of the water. He holds a dead man's head, but it has hair on it. It means, you know, the Han people, they had enough with the Qing government. You know, they had enough with this Qing dynasty. And they're saying, even if I lose my head, I'm still gonna grow hair. You know, we are through with the Qing dynasty. You know, that's basically what it means. So I'm gonna read the poem. Okay, 汉水茫茫，不统计统，南北不分，何数与共？水清中有节，岛发逢8月，海内尽无王，半凶还半吉。汉水茫茫 means the Han water is flooding. Well, this basically means the Han people are tired of the Qing dynasty because Qing dynasty was so corrupt, so, you know, so lame, you know, failure after failure. They allowed the foreigners to invade China, to occupy China, and to colonize China. And the Han people are very disappointed with the Qing dynasty. So Han water is flooding means the Han people are beginning. The Han Chinese are beginning to rebel against the Qing dynasty. 不统计统. At the end, okay, I think 不统计统 means does not unite, but continue to unite. I think what it means is, you know how after the Han people overthrew the Qing dynasty, the last emperor, his name is Puyi, right? He negotiated with the new government, right? The new Republic of China government, right? The Republic of China government still allowed Puyi to live inside the palace, and he still can keep his servants, right? Around like 500 servants or something, and then every year they give him like a yearly allowance, you know. But he get to continue on to live inside the palace, the Forbidden City, although he does not rule China anymore, you know. So 不统计统 means does not unite, but continue to unite. I'm sorry, 不同 means does not rule but continue to rule. Sorry. 不同 means does not rule but continue to rule. And then also, Pu Yi, his title was 宣统, you know, 宣统. Okay, means I pronounce that I rule. I pronounce that I rule. 宣统 means I pronounce that I rule. 不同 means does not rule but continue to rule. Okay, it means he lost his power, but then he gets to live inside the palace. You know, 南北不分, south and the north does not segregate. At that time, when they overthrew the Qing dynasty, okay, basically two government body is formed. One body is the north. Yuan Shikai, right? He formed his little government body at the north in Beijing, and then Sun Yat-sen and his followers form a government in Nanking. So, but then they claim to be one government. They claim to be the Republic of China, one government, you know. But then really clearly there's like two governments. But then they claim to be one government. That's the reason why it's south and north does not segregate. Okay, 和数与共 means they become harmonious and then became, you know, like they start to share. But 和数与共, it's actually hinting the name of the new government, you know. 和数与共, the new government is 共和国, you know, 共和国 means republic of the country, right? 共和国 means republic of country. In this poem, it says 和数与共, 和数与共. You see the first one, 和, and then the last one, 共, right? If you turn that around, it says 共和. It means republic, you see. See, this poem already hinted the name of the new government, you know. Okay, continue on. 水清中有节. It means water is clear, clear water, but one day they will become thirsty. 水清中有节, water is clear, but one day it will become thirsty. Basically, it's Qing dynasty. 水清, you see that 水清, Qing is pointing to Qing dynasty. It means one day Qing dynasty will end. Although there's, you know, the clear water. Qing means clear, you know. 水清 means water is clear. Qing dynasty will one day end. That's basically what it means. 讨伐逢8月, rebellion is in the 8th month. The 8th month. Okay, what happened is this Nanchang rebellion, okay, started in October 10th, 1911. But if you look at a Chinese calendar, it's the 8th month, you know. If you look at if you convert that to the Chinese calendar, it becomes the 8th month instead of October. 海内靖吴王, there, okay, inside the land, there's no king. What happened is after they overthrew the Qing dynasty, right? Yuan Shikai, he decided he's not going to move to Nanking. The real government is in Nanking, right? They want Yuan Shikai to abandon, you know, his territory in the north and move to Nanking to become the president of China. But Yuan Shikai, you know, see, he has other thoughts. He's thinking, all my followers are in the north, right? All the army that I personally cultivated. You know, they call it the 北伐军嘛. He's the northern army, right? That he personally cultivated are stationed in the north, right? And he thinks that if I go to the south, I will become their decoy. They might put me in some prison, you know, or they might put me in house arrest, and I lose my freedom. I lose everything. I don't have any more rights. So he refused to go to the south. He wanted to stay in the north, with, you know, where he feels safe, right? His armies, his personal guards, and his army surround him. But then the real government is in the south, you know. So what happened is, after they overthrew the Qing dynasty, there's actually two governments. One government is in the north, and the other government is in the south, where Sun Yat-sen and his followers rule. That's the reason why 海内尽无王 means in the land there is no king, there is no real king. Okay, because right now there's actually two governments. 半凶还半吉. 半凶还半吉 means half lucky and half unlucky. I think this points to the name of Yuan Shikai. If you look at Yuan Shikai, his last name is Yuan, right? You look at this picture right here. This is how you write his last name, Yuan. The top portion is actually a Chinese word called ji, It means lucky. And then the bottom portion, it's actually xiong, it means unlucky. So yuan is actually lucky and unlucky. It's a word composed by two words. Ji xiong, you put it together, it becomes yuan, 半凶还半吉 means half lucky and half unlucky. This basically, prophesied the name of Yuan Shikai. Yuan Shikai is the first president of Republic of China. All right, and I hope you enjoy my other videos too. I'll talk to you later.